So here they are, Cosmic Cash. You asked for them. 10 cards, 5 from 2 different shops. Let's get into these bad boys. Let's see if I can win something other than the star. Here we go. £30 in play. So the first 5 of these are new cards, come from that strip. Give me card 54 and it goes 55. I'm sure we can all add up. Now, I have not had a lot of luck on these cards, so let's hope that changes today. So if you haven't seen it before, it plays like Money Kingdom. So C3, scratch it off, B5, scratch it off, and what you're hoping to do is scratch off those images down the bottom there. Scratch off, complete an image, get the prize. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, to say it anyway. C4, C5. To actually do it, different kettle of fish. C4, C5, F1 and C6. F. Oh, come on. That is just nonsense. It doesn't do anything. C6. So it's not part of a picture. We want to avoid getting those. E6. E6 and A4. A bit more of the radiation. G6 and A2. G6 and A2. Then E5. There is B3 and E1. B3, E1. B6, B1. B6, B1. A5 and D4. A5. D4. Getting a lot of that radiation now. G5 and B7. G5 and B7. B4 and G4. So B4 and G4. So no win there. Teasy little card. Just like Money Kingdom was a tease. B3. G5. There's the planet. Only need 2 squares for that one. C6 and C5. Space Shuttle. A3 and C2. E3 and E6. So E3, E6. F5 and E7. F5, E7. A7. B6, B2. A5, E5. So A5, E5. Come on, let's get something. D1, B5. D1, B5. Oh, that's B4, isn't it? B5. D7, C7. D7, C7. C4 and F4. These cards are not paying out. I know they're new. I've got to give them a chance, but they are not paying out. F2, C7, B3 and F3, G3, E4, D3 and F4, D5, B5, D5, B5, then A3, E1 and D4. E2, A5, we've got a win. B4, we've got the planet. Yay! B4, E3. So we've got a win. We've got the planet. C1 and C3. C1. Oh, we got the star as well. So we got two. B6 and A4. B6 and A4. Wow. So we scratched them off down here. 3 and 3. Oh, 6 quid. Oh well. 6 quid's better than 3 quid. And 6 quid is definitely better than no quid. But I want, whenever you scratch off cards, you obviously want to make a profit. E4, A4. So I need a decent win on one of them. G1, B6. I don't want to sound greedy or anything like that, but yeah. I think I'm due one of the big wins. F2, B3. You know, the grands. The big wins. G5, D6, C3 and G4, C3, G4, D3, E6, A3. Okay, what else we got? G2 and C7. G2, C7. Back-to-back winner would be nice. Come on. A6, E5, A1, and D2. E2 and G3. So E2 and G3. Another third. Right. So it's the last one from this shop. So 58. 58. A4. C2. A1. A6. B3. D4. There's the planet. G4. A5, B5, and C7, E4, E5, and C5. Then we've got A2, B1, B4, E3, B6, and C4. F7, F7, and D3. Way, we got a winner! So we've got the planet. D3, D4. It's got the D4 on, didn't I? Yeah. Got the planet. Don't be 3 quid. Well, 6 quid, yay! I wasn't expecting that. I was not expecting a £6 win. Right, so £15 on that shop, got £12 back. Yeah, in close, didn't we? Right, so next 5 cards. Starting with card 50 from another shop. Couldn't tell you what the shop was, but it is a different strip, so hopefully that resets our luck. So we had D6 and G2, C2, and A3. I don't like the way that the G and the C are very similar. Very easy to get it wrong. B5, D5. Do you think that's accidental or do you think that's designed? D3. So I imagine a few people scratch off the wrong one and throw it in the bin. F7. A4 and G4. So A4, G4. B3, D1, and F3, A6, and G6, G5, and D7, A5, and F6, A7 and B4. And anyone who thinks I've got it, I haven't. I needed A2 as well because it's the little tiny little spiky bits on the ship. Yeah, too much radiation. Right, here we go. Next one. D4 and D2. B6 and E3. F6, F3. A7 and B5. F5, D5. G1. E1 and B3. D6. E5. We got, oh no, B2. No, there's a tiny little spiky bit on the comet that went. B2, E2. I thought I had a win there. F7 and F4. F7, F4. Same there, just need a tiny little spiky bit. G2, G3. G2, G3. So nothing at the end. Damn. Never dared. G6. A4. C6. A5. B3, C3. Oh, it doesn't matter because it's not, even if I scratch it, doesn't matter because it's nothing. B3, C3. In fact, I scratched off a wrong square. It doesn't matter in the slightest. B1, C4, D5, and G4, D7. G7, G5, F7 and C7, C1, A3, C2, D3, A6 and D6. Oh, we got it. We got the comet. Hey, I never had the comet before. Just want to double check. 5, 6, 7 on the D's. D6, D5, D6, and there's the D7. Right. So I've had the star, I've had the planet, now I've got the comet. For a £5. Nice. Right, so I'm going to have a little short break while I lubricate my lungs. Phew, I needed that. Patched. So comment for a £5. Yes. Can we get some more? What have we got left? 2 cards. Not just a back-to-back winner. I'm hoping to get 3 of a kind. Well, I say 3 of a kind. 3 winners in a row. I suppose that is 3 of a kind still. E6 and C5. Just sharp and scratch ball. E6 and C5. C7. And D7, lots of wavy lines. D4 and D6. D4, D6. I remember the days when you would get 2 or 3 in a row. D1, G4. I mean, they weren't common, but they weren't as rare as they are now. B2, G5. I remember Scratch Card Lady getting 5 in a row. 5 winners, all in a row. A3. And if it was random, you'd get stuff like that, wouldn't you? E5. F4. Yeah. Let's see what happens. B1. Wrong side. Because I needed B3 for a winner there. E4. Telescope would be nice. E7. E3. F2. G2 and A2. And G1 and D5. G1 and D5. So another dud. Lots of duds. Lots of duds. We've got now C1 and D7. C1, D7. In G1, C3. A5 and B4. B1, B2. Come on, you gotta give it to me now. Teasing me this early. G4. That'd be cruel not to then give it to me. G4, A1. A3. Ooh, there's the planet. C4 and D4. So C4 and D4. D6 and F1. D3 and D2. Oh my god, B3. We got the telescope. That's another one I've never had. B3, D1. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And I just can't hide it. F6 and C2. Never had a telescope. So that's the star, the planet, the comet, and now the telescope we've had. Just a constellation and the space shuttle to go. You know it's going to be like the Spade. You know it. So telescope. Would it be something decent? Not really, but better than now. So £5. Right, let's spin that camera and see how we did. So the jury's still out as far as I'm concerned with these cards. So £30 spent. 2, 4, 6, 6 duds, 4 winners. Wow. Here we go. Let's add them up. So we had a £5 win, another £5 win, so that's a tenner. And then we had 6, that's 16, and then another 6, so that's 22. So £22. So £30 spent, 22 back, £8 down. I would love to see a decent win on the Cosmic Cash. They're giving out the wins. Don't get me wrong, it's almost half of them were winners. So that's actually almost 1 in 2 return. Which, yeah, that's all right. That's better than the odds that are on the back. What are the odds on the back for these? 1 in 3, 4, 7. But yeah, just need one of those bigger prizes. What have we got? Like the 20s, the 40s, the 100s, the 1000s, something like that. Something like that. But yeah, I do like these cards. They're a fun little card. So I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because it does help me to make videos for you to enjoy. So if you're sat at home watching me do these cards on a regular basis and you haven't subscribed, you never know. One day it might all end just because you didn't click that button. It doesn't cost anything. 1 click and, well, I'm a happy bunny. So look after yourselves and those you love, and I'll see you in another video real soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.